Why hello again. This is the video I promised you after the last one. This is all to do with train tech. My new dwarf signal has just arrived this morning, which is sitting here, you can see it. This is what it looks like. And all you have to do is drill a hole 10mm that pushes through, and the cable just push into plug holes there. And that is all you do. And there's a little learner button there which will show you how to do that. So what you actually have is, that's what it looks like. So this part, I've just put it with wire at the moment, but all you do is you can actually have it higher or lower, whichever the case may be. There's your learner button, and you plug two solid cables into those two there. You don't, no terminals, just plug them in and it works perfectly. So first of all you do is set up on your layout a train signal, which is there, that one there. You then go to the unit, and all you do is you press this little learner button here, and it starts to flash like that. So all you do then is go onto your where your signal is and click the red one, and that's on white now. So what I've actually got it set to those points there, just already programmed ready. So all I do is if I do this and then turn it back off to there, there's white, down to red, and that is as easy as that. No problem at all. So all I've got to do now is get a 10mm drill, put that in, push it through, push the cables in, and then connect it to the power of the track. And that's all I've got to do with that one. All my signals are everything in here is train tech. All my signals are train tech, everything. Now with these, similar type of thing, but what you've got here is just down here is two little metal contacts. And what you use is just a paper clip bent over like that. You touch the two contacts, the signal flashes, you go to your track plan, click the red or the green, whichever the case may be, and it sets it all up. And then all it is just setting it up in Railmaster. That's as easy as that. So that is one thing I've got. Also is these little buffer lights. That's another one I've got, and this is what they look like. That's it there. So all you have to do is push it in so that those two contacts there and there are on the inside of the rail. Stick it between the buffers like I've done there, and they work perfect. No problem at all. They're all around here. They're everywhere, them things are. You get the signals in different kinds. Say these are double-headed. I've got singles. There's a 3 aspect there. Single ones there. I've got all sorts of there. Also, as you know, my decoders are train tech as well, which I'll just bring them up here, just show you where they are. That's what they look like. What you've got there is that's where your 3 cables for your points go. That is a power which comes off your track. Another one there and there, and in the middle there on the other side is a learner button. You press the learner button, press number 1 set of points, and then 2, 3 and 4 automatically set up. You don't have to put them on a program track, they just work straight off the track. So in the next one you do, so it's 5, 6, 7 and 8. I've actually got 4 of them. There's 2 sit under there, and there's 2 sit under here under a shelf. I also have some 2-port ones, and what they actually do, if I just take this out a minute, show you this. These little dwarf signals I have down here, they all work off the 2-port. Basically it's just I had these from China, these little lights. Should work. There you go. Sometimes they take a bit of clicking sometimes because I've been messing. You go back in. They work off the points. There we are. That's how they work. That's another one which I do. Another one which is this thing here, as I showed you on the last one, my little my railway crossings, as I say. And that's what we have, is this. There's a little sound unit that makes it go. And you've got the same again here. These, of course, I've made up specially. You get all the kit come from train tech. All it is a Pico level crossing. Then all you do is press that little button there and it sets it off. And if I just show you that one. Over here a second. Well, it does go amber and that, because see the speed I've got to get around here, and that's, you can hear it going there. That's another one which I've actually got. Another one, I'll just shut this off now, is a similar unit to that, and it is special effects. On there I've actually got them sitting in here. So we go to here and put in the where are we? Let's go down the bottom there. Police on, and then just click that. There's a police box going. I can also go and do the van. There's the van going across there. There's another one. There's 4 comes in it. You get all the bulbs and everything else, all the LEDs with it. We've got another one which is, find it, camera. And what that one is, you might not see there. You might just see it there. Little boy there. He's got a camera. You know, there are times you don't have to worry about the time, and they all have to work on their own. You know, there's flashing his camera. Remember, he's facing that way, not that way, so he's not disrupting the trains as they come through. There's another one over there in the shed, which is which at the top somewhere. Got what I call it. Arcing. There we are. There's arcing in the shed as well. It does it every so often. It's all timed. It's a little unit like that. It sits over the back there, over the back there on the rail, out of the way. So all them are what I've actually got. If you actually write off for the brochure, which is this one here, these are the automatic ones which are track censored. These are the new ground signals. You can get them all different shapes. There's what it looks like, of course. So that's what it looks like when it's got the cover on it. All the different types. These are the indicator ones and the route ones. They've got tons and tons of stuff in here. And I say that you can do shop lights, you can do anything. You can actually have them as complete, or you can actually have them as a kit. They also do stuff for the dapple signals, which is one of those things there. These are ones which is a kit which you can buy. These are all the different things you can get for shops, shop lighting. You can get mimic switches, which is part of the system. They do the coach lights, and they do the sound decoders. Actually, it's a little unit that plugs in. You've got to run the train to the decoder on these, and you can also put them in the brake van as well. Now the one I've actually got, if I can just find it. somewhere downstairs here in the drawer. Oh, this is the coach light one. It's got coach lights in. You can just see them there. Look. Oh, it is an LED strip across the top. Now this one's a special one because at the end there's a little plug similar to what that's got on the bottom of that, and it's got an LED and it just flashes like that. Just a watch battery. That's all it runs off. And what it does is after 4 minutes after it's not moved, the lights will go off. As soon as you start the train up or move, it'll come on. So that is all those. But as I say, these new ground signals have only just come out. That arrived this morning. So everything I've got on here is train tech. They're all, as I say, the way I actually do mine. If I actually come into here, go into my track plan, show you how I get them. There's my track plan. So that one you've just seen, if I click on this one here, what that is signal 24, signal 25 and 75 all work off that one signal. It's so easy. All it is logic. Basically what it is when those points, you press the red on your points, signal 24 will go green, signal 25 will go red, and also the signal 75, which is a new one, which will go that way. So basically that is what your point colour is, and that is the colour of your signal, and those are your. So actually all you've got to do is when you do them, let's shift this out of the way, man, is if you go into here like this, go into there, and those are all your points and signals and everything else that's in the system. You can set them up to what you want. As easy as that. So say all my points and signals all controlled in the same way. Now one thing is with these signals, talk about robust, there's nothing on it. Remember I told you before about that one there, which I used to bash because I tend to lean this way. That signal I've replaced, but its original is sitting there. It had more rounds than Mike Tyson that has in boxing. That has been hammered and it still works. I haven't had a failure on any part of my system whatsoever. Now what that one is if I actually come out of this one here, what you've actually got there is that set of points. That signal over there will go to red, and also that will go to red when I click the points, as you'll see. Red, because what you've got there is stopping a train coming this way because the points are against it. So you've got a train sitting in there, so what you've got there is another one there stopping anything going that way past that one there. And these other ones here, so I'm saying if I go to these here and do this, these change over, as you can see, change them back again, they just go back again. So that's how all my stuff works. If anybody has any problems, give me a contact. Also what's arrived today also is this, my new turntable, which will be going here. I've got to get the boards and stuff now and start working on this. As you can see, I've been programming it already because I've got Railmaster downstairs in my office as well as here, so I do all the programming downstairs first. Then all I do is I move the file and plug it into this one here, and it works perfect. So if anybody's got any problems or wants any information on like these train tech stuff and stuff, you can please contact me. I'm on 01782 302194. My email address is also on the YouTube site, which is briannews382@gmail.com. And please subscribe, because when you subscribe you automatically get these videos. So for now I'll say again bye, and I'll see you very shortly, because I've got one now to do with how to do the bubble car there, running a program, and also putting train announcements into it as well. So I'll see you shortly. Bye.